Ever dealt with someone who constantly dishes out advice they have no business giving? Now imagine that person is your own boyfriend, who sees his son just 4 days a month, trying to tell your sister how to raise her toddler. That's exactly the mess I found myself in until I finally snapped and said something that made his mom call me cruel. Now, I don't even know if our relationship is going to recover. I'm 26. My boyfriend is 31. We've been together for just over a year, and for the most part, things were fine, until parenting started becoming a regular topic. He has a 6-year-old son from a previous relationship. Cute kid, into dinosaurs and fruit snacks, kind of shy. I see him twice a month when he visits his dad, and I honestly like him. But I wouldn't say we've bonded deeply, and that's okay. He's not my child. I've never tried to be his mom. He stays with us every other weekend, Friday night to Sunday afternoon, sometimes Monday morning if there's no school. That's 4 days a month. 4. And yet, my boyfriend walks around like he's written a book on parenting, like he's an expert who survived years of diaper blowouts, teething, tantrums, and preschool drama. I first noticed it with my sister. She's got a 2-year-old, a full-throttle, sticky-fingered toddler who doesn't nap and throws toys with purpose. She's in the trenches of full-time parenting, tired, overwhelmed, and doing her best. But every time we're around her, my boyfriend has something to say. You need to be firmer with discipline. Toddlers shouldn't be coddled. Let him cry it out. And he says it like he's Moses, coming down the mountain with parenting commandments. It's condescending, and it's constant. Still, I kept quiet. Told myself he was trying to be helpful. Maybe he missed his kid and was overcompensating. Maybe I was overthinking it. But then he started doing it to me. I'd make a casual comment about something parenting related, and suddenly I'm getting corrected. That's not how it works. You'll understand when you're a mom. Like he held the golden key to the kingdom of parenting wisdom, even though I've seen him let his son stay up until 11 p.m. watching YouTube on the couch. Still, I held my tongue. Until last weekend. We were at my sister's house. Her toddler was having a full-on meltdown. No nap, overstimulated, sprinting in circles, losing his mind. She was trying to calm him, and in the middle of it, my boyfriend mutters, "This is what happens when you spoil them too much." I looked at my sister, the way her jaw locked, her nostrils flared, and I lost it. I turned to him and said, "You have him 4 days a month. That doesn't make you a full-time parent. You're more like an uncle with visitation." And the room froze. You could have heard a toy drop. He blinked at me like I'd slapped him, then said, "Wow, that's messed up." We left not long after. The car ride was dead silent. No music, no talking. Just air thick with tension and regret. Since then, he's been cold, distant. His texts are dry, conversations clipped. He barely looks at me. And then his mom called me. Not texted, called. To say she heard what I said and that I was cruel, disrespectful, ungrateful. That her son is doing the best he can, and I should be thankful he wants to be involved. Thankful. Am I supposed to be grateful that a man sees his own child twice a month, and uses it to talk down to people who parent every day? Because from where I sit, he doesn't deal with school schedules or doctor visits, or explosive diapers at 2 a.m. He orders pizza and watches cartoons. That doesn't make you an expert, that makes you barely involved. And it's not about who's the better parent. It's about having the humility to know when to speak and when to shut up. I'm tired of watching him lecture people who are in the trenches while he's chilling on the sidelines. But now I'm the bad guy. The girlfriend who disrespected the dad. The one who went too far. And maybe I did go too far. Maybe I pulled him aside. Said it gently. Not in front of my sister. Not in the heat of the moment. But the truth is, I was fed up. I had swallowed it for months, and it finally came out. And now there's this distance between us. Like something cracked and neither of us wants to deal with the mess. He hasn't broken up with me, but it feels like we're in limbo. Like he's waiting for me to crawl back and apologize. And maybe I would, if I believed I was wrong. But I don't. Because I didn't lie. I didn't make something up to hurt him. I told the truth, a truth he didn't want to hear. He's a dad, yes. But parenting a child 4 days a month doesn't make you the final authority on child rearing. It just doesn't. So now I sit here asking, was I the asshole for finally saying it out loud? Or was I the only one willing to call out the emperor with no parenting clothes? You tell me.